Hi guys, this video is long overdue. You'll have to excuse my throat as well. Still struggling there. So let's go into this drawer here. I always like to go into this drawer first just because it's my favourite drawer. So we've been using this I Heart Revolution bronzer. I've absolutely loved it. So it's the I Heart Revolution Bronzing Glow. I have been using the highlighter as well, just not as much because I've got a few things just in there that I've been using. But I did want to kind of try and use that up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back because I know there's quite a few bronzers that I want to at least try. I don't think there's any new ones that I got for Christmas. I'm talking about, not as in like new, because I'm on a no-buy for January. So we'll put that back. And then we've got my contour stick as well by NYX. This is fairly new, it's a couple of months old. It's a NYX Wonder Stick. I've really been enjoying this, but again, I want to try something else now, so we'll put that back. I feel like I should keep this Benefit Mini Crystalline. I've said on like kind of a couple of lives now how I do like it. I think it's really nice and glowy, but I don't like the scent of it. So that can stay in. This Dior palette I really don't like, but there's no way I'm getting rid of it. I've done the best with this one here. I don't think I'll be able to open it to show you. Oh yeah, hang on. As you can see, you know, I mean, if I keep continuing with that, I'll hit pan. But yeah, we'll just use it as and when I feel like I can be bothered with it. I can't be bothered keeping it in. This I want to keep in because I really don't know if I want to give it away. But it's a She Glam Snatch and Blush Stick, and this one is, can I tell you, is it Midnight Hour? Yeah, Midnight Hour. We'll keep that in. I didn't really use that much, but there is a palette that I want to use, and that has a glowy blush in it. So this is the Rare Beauty in the shade Happy. That can go back. This is Project Pan, so this is the MAC Soft and Gentle that always stays in. I'm gonna have to use this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo, sorry. This one is in the shade Halo Goodbye, with blushes like this. This blush is going back because I have used it a couple of times. Really enjoyed it. It's the MUA Makeup Academy X Glossy Box Blush Liquid Cream in Dusky Rose. So that can go back. I think this one always stays in. I'm trying to get an opinion on it, and I've just not got to that this time. So that can stay in. That's staying in. I used this multiple times. I really enjoyed it. So let me show you if I can. Whoops, dropped it on the floor, hang on. Right, so this is what it looks like. I love that Divine Rose shade there. It's absolutely beautiful. Didn't use the orange tone. I'm not really an orange girly anymore. I use that Golden Nectar shade there. I don't even know what the orange tone is called because I didn't use it. Oh, it's called Desert Orchid. And this is the Pat McGrath Labs Divine Blush and Glow Trio in Galactic Sun. I think I used this about once. I think we'll leave it in. My friend Morag bought it for me, and I definitely want to show it more use. So that's in the shade Pink Passion. And then we've got this one that my friend Naomi bought for my birthday a couple of years ago. Well, it will be a couple of years ago. She got it, I think she got it last birthday. So my birthday is coming up, so it's almost like, I don't know, 2 years, isn't it, really? So we've got the Prism Libra blush in the shade Mussolina Lilas. Really enjoy that. I love it because it doesn't show any texture. And then we've got another, it's not really a Project Pan highlighter, but I just want to use it all up. This one is in the shade Lunch Money from Colourpop. So let's put everything back that I want to keep in for another rotation or Project Pan stuff. I've decided I'm not really going to do Project Pan this year. I mean, if I pan stuff, that's absolutely wonderful. But if I don't, I have got things, sorry, I have got things just up here, like this one. This was in a project pan last year. I would really, really like to kind of completely get rid of that pink there in the middle and make some more progress on the other eyeshadows. And then we've got some other things up there as well that I've been using. I might do the That's Expensive project pan, where you choose, I think it's 7 to 10 items from your collection, whether that be high end, it's just what's expensive to you, or whether you like, when I say high end, that could be Revolution. Like, to some people Revolution's expensive, but I tend to go for things like this that I've not used in a while. So yeah, I think I'm going to continue to do that project pan. That's part of the project pan over on the Fantastic Ladies collab over on Facebook. So if you want to do any projects, I would really, really recommend that you go over to Fantastic Ladies over on Facebook, and they do some really, really good projects. If I didn't do Shop My Stash, I would definitely be doing more projects this year, but I do shop my stashes quite a lot. I mean, ideally I'd like to do them every 1 to 2 weeks, but sometimes I just don't get around to it. Anyway, let me put all this back, and then we'll go in this drawer here and I'll show you what I've been using. Right, now let's go into this middle drawer and I'll show you what I've been using. Let's just take everything out, shall we? And this is why you've not seen me do a Shop My Stash for a while. That's that. Then we've got the jelly glaze sticks. I'm not going to talk too much about the palettes though, guys, just purely because we do rankings on these palettes. So when the drawer is full, we'll be doing a ranking on it. So I've been using the Kylie Cosmetics. That was one of the last palettes to use with another palette, which I'll show you in a second. So let me show you, let me open it up, because obviously you can't see anything. So that's what that one looks like. It's just toppers. They're not really pigmented, but what I have realised is you can get them as pigmented as you want them, really. You just have to keep going in and going in with it. I will give you my overall thoughts. Maybe I'll do a video on just this palette and then obviously put it into the ranking, because this is new. Maybe I'll give you overall thoughts on all my new palettes going forward. That's also new as well. When I say new, I mean I bought it before the no-buy, so I don't want you guys coming for me saying I thought you was on a no-buy, because I am. I haven't bought anything, so yeah. So this is the Rosy Jingle palette by Odin's Eye. It's absolutely stunning, guys. Stunning. Now, people are complaining about this palette, saying, yeah, but it's pastel. It's not a winter palette. And yeah, I get that. But you can use these colours any time of the year. You can do a really nice winter look with that blue, with that purple. You can do an autumn look with this orange, and also this golden bell shade, and summer with these yellows. So can you say you can use it any time of the year? I don't agree with what people are saying, but that's just my personal opinion. We'll talk more about that in the video that I decide to do. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to be just a quick review on my thoughts and maybe show you some photos, and then do a ranking at the end when I've got a lot of palettes in this little drawer here. That's what I normally do. With the Kylie Cosmetics White Shimmer Quad, I also use the Kylie Jenner Reindeer palette. Got this a couple of years ago. I only used the mattes, so I didn't use the shimmers. And I was saying in that video, like, next year I don't think I'll buy any Christmas palettes, because I've got a lot that I've not used. I've got this one, I've got the Muppets, I've got the Muppets Colourpop one, I've got a few Too Faced ones. They just haven't been used because I've not had the time to use them. So I use that, plus I use the Mario Ethereal Eyes for the mattes as well. Let me get that. Yeah, so I also use this one. This one's the original. So blessed to have this. I just mainly use that kind of rosy tone in the middle, I think. I don't think... Oh, yeah, and maybe that brown up at the top, and then that darker brown for the lash line. I didn't use a lot of this. Mainly I used the mattes from that. I also used this. I don't know if I used this, though. I think I may have used this before last Shop My Stash. But anyway, that's a great palette. Revolution. Which one's this? The Enchanted Icon. And I've also got the other one, the True Icon, which looks like the Patrick Tar one, and that's really, really good. I think that's my favourite, actually. The eyeshadow out of this, that's my favourite, is this one here. So eyeshadow number 2. They don't give names, which I just completely, in this day and age, I think that sucks, guys. And then also I used this eyeshadow palette for some Christmas looks. So I did use a lot, and I think that's why I didn't get to use some of the newer palettes in my collection. Let's put these back, because I need to be talking about these a bit more at some point. Right, and then we've got, which I still need to use, one more. But I think I might do a look either tonight or tomorrow. Let's just stand them up. Either tonight or tomorrow and just use them all. I think that's what I might do. Can I hold them like that? It's so cold in here. I've got the heating on, but it's still very, very cold. The SHEIN Glam Jelly Glaze Sticks. So I've got, you're probably not going to be able to see the shades. Oh yeah, you can. You've got Fuchsia Fun, Rosy Gems, and Lilac Luster. Rosy Gems, so that white one in the middle, I always like to use that for inner corner highlight. So let's put them in this drawer. Not a lot going on here. We've got a couple of primers. This just stays as it is, to be honest. This, I feel like I can declutter it and buy a new one because I've had it ages. It's a spot zapping gel. And that at the back there from P. Louise, I feel like I'm going to declutter it. And then we've got a couple of lip liners and an eyebrow pencil. This is where most of the fun happens. That should not be there. I've nearly used all that up. Maybe I'll be able to use it today or tomorrow whenever I do the makeup. I don't know if I'm going to do makeup tonight. I don't know whether I'm going to do a live. So, just depends. Then we've got e.l.f. No Budge Cream Eyeshadow. I tend to use this when I remember to, as like an eye, you know, like for the lash line. I'll leave this in. This is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. We've got an eye primer there. This needs to be used once I've used my eye cream by e.l.f. We've got some lip liners, some eyeliners. This is the primer that I'm using at the moment. I feel like I should bring another one out because I've used, this is Pore Smoothing, and the other one was, yeah, the other one was Pore Smoothing as well. But the Shop Miss A one, I don't know, did something different than this, because this comes out a lot thicker, whereas the Shop Miss A one was more smoother. I don't think I've got any Pore Smoothing ones like the Shop Miss A one. It was more silicone based. This is silicone. It's weird. It's like a paste though. It's like a dupe of the Benefit one. And that's it. So that's what it looks like so far. So I do want to leave this in just to finish it off. That'll be the second foundation, then I will have finished off. Let's put the Fit Me foundation back. I mean, I don't know if I like it, guys. I'm going to have to test that out a little bit more. I think the fact that it doesn't have a pump is putting me off. I won't buy it again. This is not porcelain. I mean, you can see how fair I am. Look at my hands. You can see how fair I am and how dark that is. Can make it work, but there's no way that's porcelain. And it does say it's porcelain, doesn't it? 110 porcelain, so that is the lightest shade. That to me looks like it's oxidized. Anyway, give me your thoughts on that, because in fact I will show you another porcelain foundation up against it. Right, the powder that I've been using is this NYX HD, but it's not NYX HD, it's actually a Revolution powder. We'll put this one back and pull a different one. And is that it? I think that's it. So we'll go into the base products first. I'll pick out the older makeup that I want to use, and then the rest is going to be brand new stuff from Christmas. Right, so they are both porcelain. So we've got the Body Collection England and the Maybelline Fit Me. They're both porcelain. Can you see how much lighter the Body Collection one is? And that suits my skin perfectly. So, I mean, I'd give it to my niece. She's a bit darker than me, the Maybelline Fit Me one, but it will just go everywhere. My sister will go mad if she gets it on the carpet. So yeah, I'm gonna use it up. My friend actually sent me a message saying these pumps might work. I just don't want to get a pump and it doesn't work and I've spent money. You know, I don't want to waste money on pumps, and you know, I'll never get anything like this again. So yeah, that's that really. Right, so shall we look at foundations? What should I be wearing? That's a concealer, so not that. You know, there isn't that much left in this Jaclyn Hill one. This one is in Fairlight. It's a Skin Perfecting blurring tint. Let's pull that. I don't think I want like a glowy product. I don't think I want a glowy base, because what I've been doing now for months is been using this New Look glow stick, and I'm really doing well with it. Right, let's put it down and you can see just how well I've used all that up. And if I start pulling like glowy products, like these kind of glowy products, then I may be inclined to use them more. Like this one is a dupe. You know, so many companies do dupes of Charlotte Tilbury, but to be honest, from what I've found and from what I've tested, like these are all kind of dupes. This one is as well, from Primark. Flawless Glow. You know, you can tell it's a dupe for it. They're just not as good. I definitely want to get the Charlotte Tilbury one again. I want that in my collection. Let's move over here. I've started putting mascaras in here. Found this one. So that's a dupe for the, what is it called? The Benefit. I don't know what the mascara is called, but you can tell from the packaging. That's not open yet. What's this? Oh, I forgot I had this. See, this is why we should be going through our collection, guys, because I forgot I had this e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. Let's pull that. Oh, that's another one of those mascaras that Phoebe sent to me. So I've got 2 mascaras now. I won't need to buy anything for a while. You know, I feel like I want to use this. The last few times I've used this She Glam pink powder, I've not felt it, guys. So basically you get a pink pressed powder on top and then like loose powder on the bottom, and really need a good loose pink powder. If you can think of any drugstore or maybe even high-end, let me know, because I want a pink like brightened under eye. So yeah, that's that. It for this drawer. I mean, there's loads of stuff in here. Yeah, there's loads of stuff in here, but I don't think I want to pull any of it. Right, so we're going to leave that as it is, not pulling anything from there. We've done foundation, we've done powder. Sorry, I'm giving you whiplash at this point. And yeah, I don't think I need to pull anything else. So let's put these away. So this can go here. I got these nails from Poundland. There's no way in this world that I will wear those brown nails. I got it for the glue. And I can't wait for these ones to come off. As cute as they are, like my thumbs come off. As you can see on this side, it had Santa on it. And the little nails come off as well. I don't know when I lost that. I must have lost it earlier and not realised. Can you see the damage they have done to my nail, like the glue? This is why I'll never go to a beauty salon, because they do like quite bad damage. Making sure everything is kind of going back in the order I want to use. The pink powder was all the way down here, but I was thinking about it the other day. I was actually thinking of buying one after my no-buy. That, if I can get that one to work out for me, then I won't need it. I don't, like, you can see how many powders I've got. I don't want to keep buying powder after powder after powder. So yeah, let's put the stuff away, and then we can just go into my new drawer, and I'll pick some items out. I don't think there's going to be that much, to be honest. I want to focus on giving reviews on the new products I got for Christmas. So let's just put these kind of up here somewhere, and then we can go to the new drawer. Okay, I'm just leaning over, so it might not be the best. I definitely want to pull this Comet case made by Mitchell. Don't worry, I will show you everything. So basically it's highlighters, but you can use them as blushers. So I feel like we can have some fun with this. Definitely want to pull this Tarte Glow Blush Bar. I think this one was the lightest. I think they did 2. Yeah, this one's called the Rose Bar, which those 2 shades are up my street. I'm hoping the highlighter will work out as well. Definitely, oh my gosh, I'm saying I don't want to pull a lot. I definitely want to pull this Kiko Holiday Wonderlights Radiant Flush Blush. I don't think I want to pull the eyeshadow palette just yet. Definitely want to pull this Pat McGrath Labs Divine Cream Blush. What shade is this in? Divine Rose Glow, and I got this on Tammy's recommendation, so definitely want to pull that. Is it eyeshadow palettes now? Definitely this one, because I've not used it yet, and I got this even before I got the other Odin's Eye palette that I've been using. So this is the Snow Dream palette. Definitely want to use that. I think I'm only going to pull 2 palettes, and then I've been wanting this palette for ages, guys, this Kiko one. Some of you might be surprised that I'm not pulling, I'll show you, Botanical, or where's the other one, Natasha Denona Yucca palette. All in good time, guys, all in good time. I think we'll pull the Yucca palette next time, because I do want to do kind of did my dupe match up to this, because I did a dupe of it last year. It was either last year or the year before. Can't wait to use that one either. I mean, I've wanted that for ages. Tammy has done some beautiful looks with this, so I'm looking forward to seeing if I can do the same. This one here is some more toppers, which I don't even think you can get this anymore, the Beauty Bay Mini Charms. So I'm just looking forward to using everything. Oh God, I've not used this yet. Got this from Amazon. I've not used this yet. My friend actually sent me this last year, and I've still not used it. It's the Optimistic AF. The thing is, I'm not really into warm colours anymore. I think it's a beautiful summer and autumn palette, so maybe I'll save it for that time of year, and maybe I'll feel it more then. So that's that. I think new products I'm just going to leave in this drawer. As you can see, I've got quite a bit, but there's not tons. Like, I've still got like half a drawer over here. We've got some, oh crap, some SHEIN brushes there that I need to be testing out. Need to sort it out later. These are all the Profusion Cosmetics. They came with my Profusion Cosmetics lip kit that I got for Christmas, so I need to test those out. I'm not going to pull any though. I'm just going to, like, with the look that I do, I'll just grab this and we can choose together in Alive. Hang on, let me just put those brushes back together. Let me just sort those brushes out. Right, so those are the brushes from SHEIN. I don't rate them. Like, there's been one brush that I've had to throw out. My sister bought me these, and I said to her, I said, look, you know, I'm going to try my best with them. Like, why I had to throw the other brush out is because the hairs, the bristles on the brush came apart, and I hadn't washed them, so it's not a case of I'd washed them wrong. I know how to wash brushes anyway. So we'll just test the others out, and if I don't like them, they can get decluttered. I did get some Spectrum ones for Christmas anyway, so it's not like, you know, I'm short of brushes. I'm not short of brushes anyway, whether I've got these or not. So that's what the drawer looks like. Got plenty to be playing with throughout January, February, March, no doubt. I don't know what I'm going to do after this January, no. By my birthday's in February. I have bought a few things, so I don't know if I'll be getting myself anything more. We'll see. If I do want to get something in February, the one thing that I want at the moment is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I do want the original, but you can get little, not a sample size, like a deluxe travel size of it is £15 plus shipping. So I don't know whether to go back to that rather than getting the full size, spending £39, because sometimes you can get the full size and it's not as good. So yeah, but also when you get the travel size, you can only get it from shade 2 onwards, which isn't bad. It kind of suits me, you know. I put that on like underneath the foundation, and then the foundation goes on over the top, so it's not like it is too dark for me or anything. But I would have liked to get shade 1 really, so I just need to have a bit of a think about that. And then there's that Say glowy, whatever it's called, I forgot what it's called. Also you can get in travel sizes. I wouldn't mind trying that. There's lots of things that I wouldn't mind trying, but just because I say I wouldn't mind trying them, that doesn't mean I'm going to go out and buy them, does it? Anyway, let's get on with showing you the products. I don't know if I'm going to do swatches. I don't know if I can be bothered, to be honest, and you'll see it when I do the live anyway. So maybe I'll keep it as a surprise. So let me show you where we're going to put things. Okay, made by Mitchell Lights, Comet Case Lights, should I say. So you get in Ice BB, or is that meant to say baby? Champagne Spray, Penny from Heaven, Copper Cool, Fairy Kitten, Candy Trip, Pink Lynx and Wanda. Right, let me show you. Right, so this is what the back of the cases look like. So they sell these on Beauty Bay for all of you that are out of the UK. They sell them on TikTok Shop for all of you that are in the UK. This, I think, normally sells for £30, which is worth it. I mean, look at it, you're getting like 8 products there. I paid £12.75 for it. I'm like, yes, please and thank you. Front of it looks like that. You can tell it's going to be kind of glittery inside. Not glittery, but let me show you. Let me show you what I mean, because I'm not describing things properly. I know I'm not. Right, so this is what it looks like. That one down there, that white to pink shift, looks absolutely beautiful. Some of these are going to look like balms on your face. They've got those 3 pink ones on the bottom there. I think that last one might be too dark, but definitely those middle 2 pink ones there, they'll work as blushes for me. And then these ones at the top, I would say more bronzers. It's like a multitask palette. You could probably get away with using all of those like pinky tone shades as lipsticks as well, which I don't think I will, because I don't tend to like cream lipsticks. But yeah, I'm really, really liking it. I mean, I bought it for that white to pink, really. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this in a live with you guys. Okay, so the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Blush Bar. Let's have a look at this. You're going to get a reflection, guys, if I show you what it looks like. Try not to give you too much of one. It says here, powered by Diamond Complex Technology. What does that mean? And then it says the Rose Bar does champagne glow onto high points of face. It's just telling you how to apply things. We all know how to apply blush and highlighter. Let me open it up. So can you see how reflective it is and how fingerprinty it is already? Right, let me open it up and I'll show you what it looks like. Whew, that is stunning, is it not? And I think that would really go with the Pat McGrath Labs cream blush as well. Those two would for sure. I mean, it doesn't look like there's much differentiation between those two blushes, but when I look, that one's more glowy. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to using that. Pat McGrath Labs Divine Cream Blush in Divine Rose Glow. I'm never ever going to get rid of this packaging. I absolutely love this packaging. I've got a bronzer and it came in this packaging as well, and all my other Pat McGrath Labs palettes are in the original packaging, apart from the quads. If the packaging isn't that interested, I just got rid of it. I had to get rid of some packaging. Isn't it beautiful? Even the outer packaging's pretty. So there we go, Divine Rose Glow. So like I said, I got it on Tammy's recommendation. So Tammy, this better be good. I'm only kidding. I'm looking forward to using it just because it looks so pretty on her. Right, so that's what we've got in there so far. And when I said it looks so pretty on Tammy, that doesn't mean it's going to look the same on me, because we've got completely different skin tones. Although we're both fair girlies, Tammy's a little bit, I don't know, I'd say I'm more cool tone than Tammy. So yeah, there's that. Then the last blush is this one. So this is the Kiko Milano Holiday Wonderlights Radiant Flush Blush. I'm really, really looking forward to using this. You'll see why in a minute. Let me show you. Right, so this is how it came, really nicely wrapped. And then just look at the packaging. It's not doing what I want it to do. Much more sparkly than that in real life. Let me show you inside. It's like a blush and a highlighter all in one. If I don't get, let's put the mirror, yeah, like that. If I don't get round to using it as much as I want, I'll just leave it in for another rotation. It's no big deal. If I find that I'm gravitating towards other blushes and not really this one, yeah, I'll just keep it in. So this one, what shade is it? It says Holiday Wonderlights Radiant Flush Blush in 02 Cherry Cupcake. Right, literally nothing else is going to fit in there now, so it's full. Right, I'll show you the palette. So I'll show you that one last, because I mean, you've probably seen it anyway, the Kaleidos Sashimi City palette. I want to show you this one first. I'll probably use this one first. So this is the Snow Dream palette by Odin's Eye. This was last year, wasn't it? This came out last year. Well, you could honestly say not last year, the year before now, couldn't you? Because they brought out the new Christmas collection in 2024. So this will have been, what, 2023? With, they brought other palettes out with it. But I only really wanted this one. I only really like the colour story from it. So, let me show you what it looks like. Absolutely stunning. That frankincense shade there especially is, I cannot wait to use this. Yeah, I would have liked to use it over the Christmas period really, but we're just over the Christmas period. So yeah, I'll definitely use this one first. Right, and then we've got the Kaleidos Sashimi City, I think it's called. My sister bought this for me, so I'm really looking forward to trying it. I've wanted to try a Kaleidos palette for so long now. Let me know if you've got any in your collection and what you recommend. I've never actually ordered from the Kaleidos website itself. My sister bought this for me from Beauty Boxes by Tammy, and also the That's Taught palette, which was really nice of her. So yeah, let me show you what this one looks like. The outer packaging of the palette is what it looks like on the packaging. So yeah, it's the Kaleidos Futurism Sashimi City. Isn't it pretty? Right, some people might find this boring, but oh my gosh, I do not find it boring, guys. I think this one's like a duochrome. It's being a bit shifty. Part of me wants to use this one first, actually. No, I'll use the Odin's Eye one first, because it's got more eyeshadows in there, and you know, Christmas is not long gone, and then we'll use this one. I've also got some Pastel Roses singles. I need to show you them, and we'll probably use them as well before I shop my stash again. So let me show you those. Right, so I've been keeping my Pastel Roses in this palette here. I got them, when did I get them? Was it Black Friday sale? May have been. They took ages to come, and I ordered some on Boxing Day for my birthday, and they're still not here yet. So Pastel Roses, be warned, if you live in the UK they take long. If you live outside the UK you could be waiting ages as well, so let me just put that out there, but they are worth it. So let me show you what's in here. So I think I ordered 4 and got 1 free. I think I got that pink one free there. So yeah, that is absolutely beautiful. And in my birthday haul, I've ordered 7. And then I've kept this one in from Makeup Geek. It's called Shimmer Shimmer. So it's a dupe for one of the Steeler ones. It's just really, really pretty. And these are really, really pretty as well. I can't wait to use them. That there in the middle would make a really nice eyeshadow with the That's Taupe palette. So maybe I'll save this one for the next Shop My Stash, and we'll pull out another palette, like a neutral palette, that would go with the rest of the shades. I don't want to be pulling out pastel palettes to go with the blue and the purple. I would much rather do a neutral crease, but we'll see what I can do. So now I've just really shown you the palette and spoilt it for the next Shop My Stash. So we won't be using that. We'll just be using the I need to put these in order actually. We'll just be using the Snowman Dream one and the Kaleidos palette, and we'll be using all this, or the majority of it, and then literally use this on the daily basis. I don't really use this on the daily basis. I should empty it really and put it elsewhere. I mean, I need to start using my lip liners. Once I've used all these will be going in this drawer here, and we'll talk about them in a separate video. I want to kind of declutter, like this, that especially. I don't know about this because I've never really liked it. This is Doll Beauty Pigment Popper. It's just, I feel like it's sticky, and it's not sticky in a good way. So the Urban Decay one can stay in if it's still okay. If not, that will be going. I've got this brow pencil from Morag. I want to use it up. I would not buy this again, but only because I don't like that brush. It's too stiff and hard. And Morag said the same thing actually, but you can use a different spoolie. I mean, it was very inexpensive. I think she said about 50p or something like that from Home Bargains. And where can you buy a brow pencil these days for 50p? Anyway, I'm kind of really going off track here, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's very, very much appreciated. I hope you all had a good Christmas and an even better New Year, and I hope you have a great New Year in 2025. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, guys.